Grown people should never laugh!
Leave me alone!
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
Yes, Robert. What do you want now? More money, a check, a car, my soul?
Go, Kylie, go. Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Okay, well, that's interesting. You know why?
Why?
Because...
Ya duérmete a la verga, hombre. Te estoy hablando, duérmete a la verga ya.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
How much do I owe you?
It's okay. It's on the house.
What color are my panties?
The voices, the fucking voices.
I'm married! I need some love.
Monkey covering eyes emoji.
Estoy loco. Estoy loco. La, 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 la.
Fuck my ex.
What's your favorite color?
Wait, what's the color of your nipples? What's the color of your nipples?
I don't feel safe. Clap if you feel safe.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
When I grab my chain, that big old dick lean. She wanna grab my dick lean. With that bitch, it bling bling.
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. I have to laugh. I'm sorry. This is so ridiculous. I can't stand here. I can't sit here and hear this.
Baby, come on, baby, this is right. I gotta see her. Travel all across the world.
Spin the bottle. Fuck the fucking bottle.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
So I'm a quality time girly, and I'm also a probably words of affirmation girly. And I don't feel like I have a friend who covers the bases, you know? Like, there's no one that I hang out with and I'm like, I feel like I really just, like, let stuff out. And not that you have to, like, your friends aren't your therapist, but, like, every once in a while I'm like, I don't feel like anyone asks me what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, my roommate does. And she's really nice and a really good friend. But, like my considered close friend group, I'm like, I don't even feel like you even know what's going on in my life or, like, how I feel unless I, like, bring it up, and I'm a very, like, don't want to bring up my feelings kind of person, so it's very hard, is the point. And the worst part is, and I told my therapist this when I used to have a therapist, I'm always like, well, once I get a boyfriend, I'll be fine. And my therapist is like, that is not how it works, girly. But, like, as someone who's been single for so long, I'm just like, what? Everyone has a boyfriend. It seems like they're all so happy and they all, like, get along and they can communicate and shit. Like, that's what I need in my life. And my therapist was like, girl, that it's the same as having a friend. It's just, like, a friend you like to bang. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. But, like, you know what I mean. And I'm like, okay, well, for right now, that's what I think is going to solve my problem. And when I get a boyfriend, I'll cross that bridge when I get there, you know? My point is, I just feel like I need, like, a really deep chat. Just, like, every once in a while. Because that shit's, like, stuff I eat that shit up, you know? So anyways, pray for me. Equality time / words of affirmations, girly.
Wow. I actually admire hearing that.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
I am on to see my husband. I'm happy to see my husband.
Afternoon. What can I do for you?
I need to buy a gun.
Oh no, this can't be.
What's wrong now? What is it?
Simple trick to wake up happy. Before you go to bed, it is really important that you put yourself in a good mood. You can do this by thinking about something positive that happened that day or by imagining a positive scenario.
I'm talking to my friends. Mama, quit bothering me.
How to read people's minds by using their body language, part 2. Whenever we touch ourselves or someone else touches us, oxytocin is released in our body. This is why people that are not comfortable touch themselves a lot, because it brings their body in a state of comfort. How to make people like you using your body language, part 1. When you meet someone, raise your eyebrows. This is a sign that you like what you see. And this is communicating to their subconscious mind that you two are friends. This is also a way to tell if someone likes you.
You know when you're about 14 days out, like a week and a half out from your period, and you wake up and you are so tired, you're like exhausted, you feel depleted, your energy levels are super low, maybe you're a little bit more irritable, maybe you just feel more bloated and inflamed all the time, maybe you're craving more starchy foods and you're like, what the fuck's going on with me? I can eat like an entire baguette right now. Yeah, so that's called your luteal phase. And your luteal phase is the phase right before you start your period / kind of like 2 or 3 days into your period is still considered your luteal phase. And it starts around 14 days before. It differs for everybody. Maybe it's like a week and a half before. But you feel this really big drop in energy levels. You're like dragging ass. That's Miss Luteal. And she really fucking sucks when she comes around every single month. And it's me right now. I'm in my luteal phase and I'm actually starting to experience PMS symptoms. I'm going to start my period in a few days and I'm dragging. I'm like so exhausted. My brain is like unwired right now. Like I have serious brain fog. However, because I know that during my luteal phase, I am going to be at the lowest energy levels that I will be at all month is right now. And I also know that during my luteal phase, you have a drop in serotonin during this time. And the reason you probably crave carbs and starchy food is because carbs release serotonin, which is why you're able to eat a whole baguette. Now, the moral of this whole spiel is for you to start learning about your cycle. Because once you learn about the female cycle and you really take a deep dive, my favorite book that I've read so far is Hormone Intelligence by Aviva Romm, MD. Fantastic read. Fantastic. Could not recommend it enough. But once you start doing the research and actually learning and teaching yourself all the things that we were not taught, but should have been growing up as young women and just women in general, once you learn it, it will change your life and everything will make sense. I allow myself so much more kindness and grace, and I'm so much nicer to myself ever since I realized and learned about what the fucking female cycle is and how insane it is and what actually goes on inside of my body that makes me feel the way that I feel. Like, there's explanations behind everything. You're not just crazy. You're not just craving carbs because you're overeating and whatever. Like, you're not just super fatigued out of fucking nowhere. Like, there is a reason and explanation behind pretty much everything that goes on during your cycle. I'm sorry. I just needed to tell you guys that. So anyways, love you.